Tonight, Week 11 gets underway with AFC East rivals doing battle here in Foxborough. Strap in. It's an NFL rivalry like few others. The Jets and the Patriots next on EA Sports. Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. This NFL rivalry series has been a popular one, and it continues here. Jets and Patriots underway on a Thursday night. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. First carry for the Iowa State man, Breece Hall. Oh, he's got a little daylight. Down the right sideline. Breece Hall. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Breece Hall. That's his 18th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Jets will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Folk connects on the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. Gets past one man. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. On play action, May. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. A great matchup here in the Northeast. We know about the New York-Boston rivalries in other sports, and this one just as heated. It goes back all the way to the AFL days in the 60s. Plus, you might recall it was a Jets-Patriots game in 01 that introduced Tom Brady to the NFL world as he took over for an injured Drew Bledsoe, and the rest, as they say, is history.
Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So, as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for? Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
Yeah, last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. This is brought in at the 21. It's a 41-yard punt, but just another 31 following the run back. And the Jets will take over first and 10. The New York offense taking over for their next possession.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
It's complete. It's Adnan Mitchell. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 17 yards for the Jets there as they've got themselves a first down.
Well, as a coach, you absolutely love seeing your offense find their rhythm early, and that's exactly what we've seen so far. They had a touchdown on their opening drive, and now they connect here for another nice gain for a first down. This offense is moving the ball well, exactly as they drew it up in practice.
That's right. And he's going to be pushed out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. 119 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. He went over 100 yards a week ago, and with that run, he does it again.
He's an absolute horse, a guy that eats carries. And what I mean by that, the more you hand it to him, the more the production you're going to get. A big-time performer.
Now Fields going to run. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Justin Fields, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Jets lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game.
If you're going to play quarterback in the NFL, you've got to have great vision, and you've got to remain calm when things break down in the pocket. Both of those traits are on display there. He surveys the situation, sees the middle of the field open, so he's just going to step up and take it himself. Very well done there.
Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend. But you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is, because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we can walk away with a win.
From the 39-yard line, here comes second down at 6. They'll throw with May.
He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. First grab so far for Diggs. It's a first down.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field, because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They've needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
And he's taken down inside the 30. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
First down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
To the air, May. And pass complete. Oh, he put it on the carpet, a fumble.
And it's scooped up by the Jets. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. A lot of talk this week about ball security. In fact, they added an extra period in practice to be more secure with the ball. It didn't work out there.
Well, sometimes you just get overexcited during the game. You may all of a sudden make your catch, see some open field, and decide you're going for it, and not realizing the danger lurks while you're doing so. And there's your end result right there.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's second and 11.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a second and 11.
Here we go. Good.
Now Fields. Now he's going to step up and run.
And he'll just get rid of it.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Here we go. No mas. No mas. 19 seconds. Hey, 10.
Here's Fields.
And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. First time that they called his number tonight, and it gets him a first down. A pretty sizable deficit here in the first quarter. This defense probably need to get off the field in those situations on third down.
And you and I both know in this huddle before that last third down play, that's exactly what they talked about. Let's make a play. Let's get off the field. Let's reverse the momentum. Instead, they got hit with another first down, almost back to the drawing board.
On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone, and there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
2nd and 10.
Here we go.
A give running right is Hall.
And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on third down.
Here we go. Go.
A shotgun snap, Fields.
Right side complete. That's Woods. Look at the big fella go. And all the way down to the 5. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And normally when you think about huge field-flipping plays like this, it's that shifty slot receiver, that burner on the outside. Not here. That's a tight end doing work down the field. Where's the oxygen mask? He's going to need it after that one.
And this is going to be intercepted.
And the Pats are going to get possession of the football as time will run out on this first quarter of play. $14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter from Foxborough. It's the homestanding Patriots with the football as they get set to start their drive with a 1st and 10. The Pats at the line, ready to go. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10. And showcasing those strong legs on that run, getting through one tackle. Now she winds up getting 8 there.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
2nd down and a yard.
Here, go right hand. Your son. Hey, what's that?
Right back to Brown. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
The Patriots at 2-8 now in the year. Now, they were losers last time out, trying to turn things around here in this one.
And it always helps to have a home crowd behind you, giving you encouragement as long as you give them something good to cheer about. So you know they just want to come out and play well for their faithful, and I expect them to do just that.
Throwing here is May. That's out to the flat for Gibson.
And he is out of bounds right around the 34. Give him 15 yards on that one, and New England has a first down.
And a nice job by the two of them to not only connect on the pitch and the catch, but to carry over their practice work to the game field. They saw the adjustment by the defense, made an adjustment themselves, and picked up the first down.
Looking to throw. May. Open man is Chase, complete.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Here's May. And his throw is going to be incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They've got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Crazy. Hey, what's that?
To throw, it's May. Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
Oh, and that's kind of how it's gone for him so far. That was a ball they need to get back in this game. A quick strike, a big play. But he led his guy too far, and it winds up over his head.
And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
And they are a game under 500 now following the loss a week ago. And this is a team, Charles, that just has not been able to string victories together.
Yeah, they're certainly going the wrong way, aren't they? Because it looked like they have things pointing in the right direction, but now they've lost 2 straight. And that means this game is vital, extremely important, because if they fall 2 games below 500, the road back into playoff contention, awfully difficult.
A play fake, now Fields to throw. He's going to let it go deep for Mitchell. And that's going to be incomplete.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 222. Right.
Off play action, Fields. And quickly, he just gets that ball out of there. Not quite sure what he was doing, and here comes the flag. So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose a down on the grounding call.
Here we go. 19 windy. Here we go. Hey, remember Monday. Alpha.
Fields now to throw. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
But things are definitely going right for them here in the first half. Pick it down, any down, even 3rd down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. He's having a big game running the football, but that will hurt the yards per carry a little bit.
Yeah, but the average he's got so far, that's the type of average he wants to take with him to contract negotiations, doesn't he?
Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Go.
A run with Mitchell. Oh, this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Anytime the offense shows what they call a shot play or a trunk play where they're trying to get big yardage, sometimes people just call it gadget plays, and you hold it to a gain that we just saw there, you feel pretty good about yourself as a defense.
From the gun on 3rd down, Fields. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Adonai Mitchell, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Jets have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Extra point up and good by Folk. And it's now 21-0. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
They're going to bat this one forward. A great lead by the secondary. They come up to stop that touch pass before it can even get back to the line. Well, I think the hope is, with a touch pass like that, that maybe you catch the defense off guard, but they were all over that one.
And it is the kind of play that works better against certain defenses, and this clearly was the wrong one to run into. Really nice job getting him down behind the line of scrimmage.
And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Here's Bryce Baringer now.
In punt formation for the Patriots.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And they call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And the Jets offense will be backed up to start this drive as they've got it 1st and 10. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker room. Here's Fields. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back at the 2. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
From his own end zone, Fields. He completes that to Garrett Wilson.
And they take this up near the 30 before he's taken down. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. As the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
27 on the play. And the Jets 1st down.
Fields. This pass caught. It's Woods.
Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
A gain of 22 yards. 1st down.
Don't jump,
2
ready?
yards.
Move the head, move the head. Go. Press, butt right.
Now it's Fields. Looking for Woods again, and he finds it.
The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
EQ. 19 windy. Here we go. West right zip. Alpha. Mayday. Hey, Chan. Nelson.
Again, Fields.
And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play. One that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
Here we go, son. 319, get the No mas, no mas. What's right? Tonight.
To throw is Fields.
And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock.
They haven't been able to stop them so far this series, but getting a nice little stand from their defense now.
10 yards to go.
So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field.
The Folks' kick is good.
And that will do it for this first half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. The Patriots trailing here, but they will have the football first as the third quarter is underway. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Give them what they asked for. It's not enough. You sell it, but it's not enough. You instead of release them, but it's not
The
enough.
Pats at the line, ready to go.
We'll see, Charles, if they had a chance to hit the reset button at halftime. They have not scored. They're facing this big deficit. And if they're going to come back, it's going to have to start right now.
Yeah, and for them, it's not dwelling in the negative because, yes, they were totally ineffective in the first half. But we've seen many games that have flipped around in the second half. It all starts with this drive right here. They get something good going, put some points on the board, they begin to have hope.
So from the 37, here's second down and 8.
They'll set up a throw. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. They'll go with the Bucs as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's third down.
Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Open man, the tight end Henry.
And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football, and right now I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage.
It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up 2nd.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
The job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20.
They'll throw with May.
Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. A good pickup there. 18 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
Well, they certainly have their share of troubles running the football in this one, but this play is almost an extension of the running game right here. They set up the screen, let him work out in space on the perimeter, and he turns it into a big pickup.
Off the play fake. Here's May. Trying to get it to Chase, but it's intercepted. And the Jets are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line.
Well, I think everyone who's watching was certainly hoping to see things get a little bit better for them in this half, weren't we? But it was a downright miserable first half that's carried over with an interception to begin the second half. That's a defeated offense right there, and there's still a lot of game left. I don't think that's the last turnover we're going to see today.
And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down. Inside 4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter.
Here we go. All right.
Give to Hall running right. And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32. 155 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. On first down, right back to Hall.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. This drive starts with 2 steps forward and now 1 back. A pair of first downs, and here a loss of yardage.
On play action, Fields. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
11. Right.
Back to throw, Fields.
And it's complete to Mitchell. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 20-yard line.
14 yards. That's another Jets first down.
Here we go, son.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Here's Fields.
Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets.
Breece Hall.
He scored on the ground and through the air.
And the Jets have opened the lead up to 30.
Folk connects on the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
Y'all gotta pump my taste. Y'all can't talk about basic. Anybody more power?
Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board.
And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30.
35-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive.
Well, it's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5.
That's crazy. Hey, what's up?
To the air, May. A quick throw there is incomplete.
At this point in the game, in the situation they're in, partner, these incompletions that we're seeing, they need to turn into positive snaps, and soon.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
Hey, what's up?
Back to throw here.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Patriots first down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Hey, what's up?
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Maybe a little frustration starting to creep in. The offensive line hasn't done a great job of protecting him in this game, and there he was, hit again as he threw it.
Yeah, another time on his backside, probably starting to get a little frustrated.
Got to keep his composure. Can't let the defense know that they're getting to him.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. And they go play action with May.
Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown.
Jamar Chase, 40 yards. And the Patriots are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is down to 24.
31. Patriots 7.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
They'll wind up getting just a yard. And 3rd and 8 now.
Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Prime Time. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. The offense on 3rd down tonight? No problems to this point. A perfect 5 for 5. This is 3rd and 8. Now Fields. It's caught. Mitchell. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First down, New York.
A shotgun snap, Fields. He's got him in, complete. And all the way in, touchdown, New York. Adonai Mitchell, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Jets look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Extra point up and good by Folk. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. We said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way the opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow. Well, partner, I have to say they caught him in the right defense there. Nickel set, 5th defensive back on the field, and they love to run against that because now you typically get a bigger blocker on a smaller defender.
Yeah, because those DBs like you, they want the interception. They're not as worried about the running play, right?
Not at all. And I still remember being in school, and one of my offensive line teammates used to say, boy, I'd love to come downfield and hit you little people.
Good run there.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Throwing here is May. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Hey, what's up? Hey, five.
They'll try and throw for it with May. Oh, he's going to have the first down and then more. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Ja'Marr Chase with his second touchdown of the night. And the Patriots get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. After right down the middle. And the lead is down to 24. And the Jets have got it. Now they're down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort, at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. 167 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Hall again. Down the left sideline. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Breece Hall with touchdown over 20 on the year. And the Jets look like they're about to put an end to their 2-game losing streak as they add on to their lead. Folk connects on the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after getting up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. The end result, 21 yards.
4 yards. That's another Patriots first down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Hey, what's that? Torpedo! Crazy, 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 crazy.
Here's May. And he'll go right back. Puts it on the carpet. It's out. And it's scooped up by the Jets. And a great return as he takes us up just shy of the 45. And I don't know that that fumble's going to matter a whole lot. If you look at the deficit here in the fourth, it doesn't matter. The coach on the sideline still scratching his head.
Yeah, not only scratching his head, but probably writing a note or two about, we're going to address this come practice next week because maybe that's the reason we're down this far. Doesn't matter at this point, but being sloppy throughout the game, not going to help him improve.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Finally, defensively, they have a little clip to show positive for actually stopping him running the football.
It's been a really long night for them, hasn't it? So they got a little bit of a win there, but let's face it, the vision that he's had running the football has carried his feet to the open spaces and the big yardage all night long. Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces, and I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
We are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
They work now on 2nd and 9.
Here we go, side.
Here's Hall again.
And he'll get inside the 40 to maybe the 38-yard line.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down.
Fields now to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots 18.
It's a gain of 20. 1st down, Jets.
A handoff for Hall.
And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. That last play, though, not indicative of the night he's had running the football.
No, you're exactly right about that because all through this evening, it's been their night, hasn't it? One play here, they get it against them. I wouldn't worry about that very much at all. Just continue to do what they've been doing.
And he gets it down close to the 10-yard line. A gain of 8 there on the 8th play of the drive. Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
Here we go. Go.
They'll run with Hall.
And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal, New York.
Here we go. Angel, Angel, Angel.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And this will be caught. We'll forget taking the knee. Some late gamesmanship here as they throw for a late touchdown.
Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. It's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up the secondary.